Y'all, I just have to say, it feels so good to change those words around. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about last week's challenge, which was to write down all your thoughts from one of the days and then compare them with what God actually says about you in those specific topics. And I'm so glad that I did it, because basically what you do is you write down all these thoughts, and mine ranged anywhere from, don't worry, he's not looking at you, have you seen what you look like lately, to you're too indecisive, to all over the place, all over the map. And it was so frustrating because it was like I was at war with myself. And I didn't really realize until I was like super active about thinking about it and being like, okay, what are my thoughts? What am I going through? And I would do it so casually that I would barely notice. So I know that I've been telling myself these lies over and over again, which is kind of scary to think about, because honestly, when it keeps going through your head, you start to believe it. That's where I was at this week. I wrote down every thought that popped into my head, if I caught it, And it was a lot, and a lot of it was negative. I didn't have a lot that were actually positive. There were very, very few, which is so weird because I like to think of myself as such a positive person. But your mind is tricky, man. Today especially, I really went over all of the things that I was doing. And the biggest thing for me was I felt that I wasn't doing enough, ever. Like, it didn't matter if I was working like full time. It didn't matter if I was super busy helping people. I always felt that I wasn't doing enough, and literally I was so desperate to find some sort of validation for what I was doing. And for me, this has been such a big thing because I'm always disappointed in myself no matter how hard I'm working. Having this time with myself was so eye-opening because I genuinely thought of myself as a really positive person, and then all of the thoughts I wrote down were negative. But you don't know until you look into yourself. Honestly, if you haven't already, try this activity of just writing down your thoughts for one day. And it's so easy. All I did was every time that I had a thought and I caught it, I would type it in my phone, write it down real quick, and then later I came back to it, and then I started looking for verses to go along with it, And it was awesome because you see how God sees you and how you're so tough on yourself. So go try this challenge. There's verses from last week that you can go check out as well. So just go and really reflect on yourself. All right, I love you guys. One thing I have decided is that this next month and a half is gonna be kind of hectic. And so I will not be making videos because I don't want to do it with the wrong heart, and I'm feeling like I'm pushing it to the last second and not doing it for the right reasons. So I want to take a break for a hot minute, and then even though I have a lot of topics I want to talk about, I want to talk about it with my whole heart,